Let's go spread some salt. It is snowing. It started about 30 minutes ago. About 33 degrees. We've got a load of salt, so we're gonna put some down and let's see where we go with this storm. All right, we're back here for the second load of salt. It is sticking more up here to the roads than it is down the southern part of the county. It's almost 9:30 and it's 32 degrees. I'd say there's about 2 inches overall up here, but not that much on the roads. There's some bright lights up here. The truck in front of us is okay, but the two in front of that truck, well, you can see the flashing lights. One of them has a light bar mounted on the back of his spreader. I'm glad this truck pulled in front because that light bar was blinding me. But my God, their flashing light, holy crap. That thing, I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but it is bright. Oh man, that truck has it going on. He's got his running boards flashing. He's got, I think, a flashing light in his tail light. There, you can see the light bar now. Hey, the snow is coming down now. We had to stop at the hardware store. Farmer's daughter needed to make a pit stop use the bathroom. We've got, what do we got here? About, I guess we got about an inch on the ground. It's about 11 o'clock. So here you can see my lights, the pattern I've got. So we can now see the salt pattern from our mirrors coming out of either side and where it's landing. It's helping us spot ditches as well, so we can try to stay out of the ditches with those lights shining where they are. Darn, there's a lot of traffic going by now. 11 o'clock at night, they should be in bed. It's the wind is starting to pick up here. Wow. All right, I'm getting back in the truck. Waiting for Farmer's daughter. Well, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning. I have measured 4.5 inches of snow here. The snow is still coming down. I've got my truck warming up. I've just sent Farmer's daughter to pick up Sexy Rooster. They're going to get another load of salt. I've just called all the tractor drivers out. So I'm going to head down to the farm now, start all the tractors, get them warmed up, and meet the drivers down there and get them on their way. Everybody else is out in the pickup trucks plowing snow and spreading salt. The wind's not blowing too bad right now, but I guess it's going to get worse. I don't know if we'll get blizzard conditions here, but on the other side of the bay, on the eastern shore, they are calling for blizzard conditions. Crossing our fingers that we don't get those winds here, but I don't think we're going to avoid them. All right, let's keep on rolling here. I've got a pot of coffee that I just set to start brewing, so once I get the tractors going, I'm coming back up here to get my coffee. I'm going to need it. Well, the wind has picked up. I'm on the south side of the building, so it's not bad here, but if I were to step around the corner there, the wind is blowing pretty good. So we've got 2 tractors that have already left. Waiting on the third driver now. He lives a little bit farther away, so he hasn't gotten here yet, but he'll be here in the next 10 minutes or so, and we'll have all the tractors on the road and plowing snow. Oh boy. Nothing like waiting until a snowstorm or a rainstorm to change wiper blades, but I just ran out of daylight hours today, so I did not get it done. So I've got the new blades. I'm going to go ahead and put them on here now so I can see in these blizzard-like conditions that we're going to have. Well, okay, I have stopped and got my cup of coffee. So it's about an hour and a half later, thereabouts, and I've measured another inch at my house. So that puts us at 5.5 inches, and it's still snowing, coming down. What is it? Almost 2:30. So yeah, 5.5 inches. And if it's supposed to snow until 8 o'clock in the morning, We still got, what, 6 hours, 5 or 6 hours to go. Yeah, we could have a couple more inches, it looks like. All right, let's go out and check on everybody, make sure it's getting done. So at this point, I am not in a plow myself. I've got 3 tractors with drivers, and farmer's daughter is in the pickup truck with the plow and the salt spreader. So I'm just in my truck, riding around, keeping them straight, I guess, and checking the roads out, see what needs to be done next. All right, I am checking up on the radar here, and wow, we've got a straight line. It is, according to the radar, no longer snowing in DC. It's almost a straight line down, north to south, with the cutoff, the Charles St. Mary's County line. So PG, yeah, well, Charles County isn't getting any. PG County is getting very little. Mainly on the west side of the bay, it's mainly just St. Mary's and Calvert County, and then Baltimore that's getting it. Looks like that low is just getting started down off the North Carolina coast. And let's look at the hourly forecast. 2 a.m. snow, 3 snow, 4 a.m. So it looks like the snow is going all the way through 10 a.m. on the hourly forecast. Additional snow accumulation 1 to 3 inches overnight. North winds 20 to 25, gusts to 45. Chance of snow near 100%. On Saturday, patchy fog in the morning. Cloudy with snow in the morning, then partly sunny in the afternoon. Total snow accumulation 2 to 4 inches. Blustery with highs in the upper 20s. Northwest winds 15 to 25. Gusts to 45. Chance of snow 90%. Wow. Tomorrow night, lows around 14 degrees. Ooh, it's going to get cold. Time to go to Florida. And the 10-day forecast shows another chance of some frozen mix next weekend. It looks like we hit 50 degrees one day next week, but then frozen mix and back to cold weather by next weekend. Oh boy. Well, looking here at the radar, what is it? Almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Looks like this snow is about winding up based on what this radar is showing. To the northwest of us, it looks like it has stopped snowing. Not much coming down here right now. So hey, I don't know. Maybe this is about to wind up at 4 or 5 o'clock this morning. We'll see. We'll keep on watching it now. The wind is blowing. No, you can't see that. It's too dark. But yeah, the wind is blowing pretty good. Maybe you can see that tree over there shaking a little bit. So far, so good. Everything's rolling along good. Uh-oh. Here's a text message. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Yeah, I've got one driver that needs to leave by 5 o'clock. He wants to go get in a goose blind and kill some geese. So I think I've got another driver to replace him. I don't know how well you can see, but this is a state highway. And for the most part, it's clear. We're not seeing pavement yet, but not a lot of snow on it. They've done their job at keeping it clear. And I see a few flakes still coming down, but not a whole lot. All right, can you see this? This is the problem we're running into now, the drifting. It's not a lot of it, and it's not that bad, but yeah, it doesn't take much to slow a car down. So we're coming through and pushing this back some more. Oh man, that wind is blowing. It's cold out here. saying. It's after 10:30, what is it, Saturday morning. Yeah, I've already lost track of time. So we started at 4 o'clock yesterday evening. We're still going, trying to get everything cleaned up. The sun is starting to come out. The wind is blowing though. It is cold out here. I think it's only about 28 degrees, but I gotta get the sunglasses out of the truck because of the sun coming out and starting to blind me. But we're getting it done. Oh yeah, it is honey bun time. This is a darn good honey bun too. Thanks to the farmer's daughter who got this for me. Yum, yum. But unfortunately, I'm out of coffee. That ran out hours ago, and I'm nowhere near a coffee machine. So I just have to deal with the honey bun. Because of where I am, I can't film a whole lot, but most of these parking lots are nothing but ice, and we just can't get under them, especially with the blade on here. The rubber cutting edge on this snow pusher. The tractors are doing a little better. I think they've got the weight to get down under that ice. The trucks, apparently, the pickup trucks are having a problem getting under this ice. But yeah, it's a sheet of ice in most of these parking lots. Where it is a little bit shady and we've got 6 to 8 inches of snow, you know, this pusher does a great job and gets that snow up, and we're down to bare pavement, but not where it's just the ice. Well, almost 2 o'clock Friday afternoon, and we're still going. Well, I won't say we're still going strong. We're still going. So we finished up at the Pax River Annex. I don't know what you want to call it. The old timers call it Nessie. The new timers call it Webster, or maybe the middle timers call it Webster Field, and the new timers, I think, maybe call it the Annex of Pax River. So we finished up down there, and now we drove about 15 minutes north to Pax River Naval Air Station. Apparently they don't have a good crew up here to get their parking lots clean, so our crew at Webster Field has gone up here to Pax River to help them out and get their parking lots clean. So there's a whole lot more up here. We'll see how this goes. But my butt is dragging. I'm tired. Would you look at this mess I made? Coming down to the barn, pulling the gooseneck, slipped off the road, got stuck. Had to go get a tractor to pull me out. Well, you can see the trailer. That's what was holding me. It was sinking down. What a way to end the day. My gosh. And yes, the day finally has ended. It is 4:30, so we started yesterday afternoon at 4 o'clock and ending today at 4:30, so 24 and a half hours. Oh my gosh. I'm tired. I need a shower. I need something solid to eat besides snack foods and crackers and whatever else I've had, and then it's going to be an early bedtime. We're supposed to go out tomorrow and clear the runway at Webster Field, so hopefully I can get 3 tractor drivers, and then I'll take my skid steer. We cannot put any pickups on the runway because the pickups have had salt on them, and they can't have any speck of salt on the runways, so we can only use tractors and a skid steer. So that is the game plan for tomorrow, is clearing the runways. Hopefully it's not an iced over mess, because if it is, that's going to be a problem. And it was tripping the plows a little bit today. Once you got under that ice and started moving it, then the plow would just trip because it was just too much weight. But overall, other than me getting stuck 10 minutes ago, we've had no issue. Hold it. I take that back. One of the guys had an electrical issue, but he just lost connection, I think, on his battery. His plow controller and his light bar went out on him. But otherwise, I think that was it. So overall, not a bad little hit. Okay, and it's still cold. 26 degrees. I think it's going down to somewhere between 15 and 20 tonight. The wind chill is supposed to be quite low. Wind has been blowing all day. It's just been a miserable day once you get out of the cab or out of the truck. So I've tried to stay in the cab or in the truck to stay warm. All right, that's all from here. So I'm going to say, see ya! See ya!